Ladies and gentlemen, I go by the name of Tony Mui, and you are tuning into another episode of Top 3. 3 participants get to showcase 3 sneakers from their collection, whether it be rare and exclusive or something simple with a good story. They decide. There's only one rule to this show, and that is, after a sneaker is shown, the participant must say with bravado, in some form or fashion, "Talk to me nice." And with that said, let's meet our participants. In one corner, she's a part-time senior marketing manager and a full-time Terminator. No time for weaklings, workouts and smoothies on the daily. Hailing from Indianapolis, Indiana, Nguyen is here.
What's up?
And in the other corner, he's a content marketing manager. You can catch him in the mountains somewhere cleaning his ACG boots with Jason Marks. Representing Denver, Colorado, Juan Hernandez is in the building.
What's up, y'all? What's up?
And closing out the group, he is the editorial lead for SoleSavy. He started the playoffs strong with that Suns in 4 energy, but man, did that backfire. Make some noise for Phoenix, Arizona's Luis Torres.
I'm still crying over that, but I don't want to talk about it.
It's all right, man. We got to take our L's before we get our W's. You know what I mean? There's no losses. There's only lessons.
Fact.
All right, folks. So we determined the order in which the participants go off camera, and the order goes like this. We have Kim kicking it off, followed by Juan, and then Luis closing out the rounds. Again, this episode has a very similar pattern. There are no categories to this, okay? It's wide open. They can showcase whatever they want. And with that said, Kim, the stage is yours.
So to kick this off, I have a shoe that means so much to me because this is the shoe that was created for the first woman to get her signature Nike basketball sneaker. So Air Swoops 2. This re-released 3 years ago, almost 3 years ago to the date. And the reason why this is so meaningful to me is because back in the day, Cheryl was advocating for young women, telling them to embrace their strength, their athleticism. This is not a message we frequently heard. There were gyms like ladies only around. Nah, to Cheryl, this was it. This is all you needed to hit the courts. It doesn't matter who you were playing against. And to me, growing up as a tomboy, this was my shit right here. I was a Power Ranger girl, not a Barbie doll girl. So as a 90s baby, it was all about runners, trainers, and iconic Nike basketball sneakers. So the shroud, the lacing system, the stitch swoosh on the lateral and the medial side, basketball detail with the pull tab, come on, talk to me nice.
My goodness. Hey, salute to the legend Cheryl Swoops. She's an automatic bucket for sure.
What'd you say? Not a Barbie, a Power Ranger? That's a bar right there. That's a bar.
That's like Tombstone certified. Like you take that to the grave and run with it. That's a bar.
Man, don't make me pull up my Power Ranger fits. I got the baby pics on deck. Always in the onesie. White Ranger, Blue Ranger, come on. Zordon and Alpha, they know me. We're on a first name basis for sure.
I like this. I like where this is going. Juan Hernandez, let him know.
So my first sneaker, classic, Jordan 4. Personally, I think this is the best Jordan model. I'm on the record with that. I had a fake pair of these growing up. My parents weren't too keen on buying, some expensive sneakers. So I had a fake pair of Jordan 4s. Come 2012, I got the re-release pair, and then I beat those to the ground. I wish I still had a picture. Might have to send you a picture later, Tony. The heel tab was all bent. The suede was all taken off. They were like a light brown. So they weren't even, you couldn't even consider them breads anymore. So I had to buy a couple pairs of the 2018s. And this is my daily go-to. I love this shoe. And, made in Cleveland. Shout out Joakim Noah with the Who Goes to Cleveland, so I'm always gonna love this. I had to circle it back, but I'm always gonna love this shoe. So that's my pick right there. Talk to me nice.
Instant classic. Every collection's gotta have them. I've had several pairs. I like to donate my pairs to my friends' kids, anyone who needs a pair, because this is the history of Jordan 1. I gotta hand it to you. I couldn't include it in mine, but I'm so glad you did.
Juan, hell of a glow up going from the, Mikel Jordans to finally having the the actual shoe, you know. So salute to you and the fam for making that full circle.
Hold on. We need more description about these Miguel Jordans, okay? How did you know they were fake?
I mean, they were purchased. Well, one, it was when we were in Mexico, and they were purchased at a swap. So, I mean, you take one look at them and you knew they were fake. So it's not
The
like
fours don't have the Jumpman logo on it.
No, the 2012s did, but this one had the Jumpman on the logo too.
Right, because usually you can spot the booty man.
Yes,
you know what I'm saying, right?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
All the cake.
Okay. We will leave Miguel's cakes alone. All right. We will leave that alone. Luis, talk to the people.
All right. So this is a really special pair. This is the Nike Air Max 1 por la familia. Good friend Mark Lopez goes by Who's Marky on the gram. He designed this pair with the Nike Bayou program I think like 2 years ago. And yeah, just a really beautiful story inspired by the women in his life. Clearly I beat this pair to death, but yeah, gum bottom, pink suede, and you know, kind of a off-white look here. And yeah, just inspired by the Salvadoran coat of arms with the gold and the green eyelets. So, you know, a little Mexican inspiration on here as well. And shout out Mark and shout out to the women in his life and even in my life that, you know, make the world go around. So talk to me nice. Talk to the women nice. You know what I'm saying? Like, talk to them.
Words to live by. Okay. By the way, shout out to Mark. How did that come about? Did he just make a Nike idea and he just tell his friends like, hey, I designed this. If you guys want to copy pair, here's the design, like that? Or did Nike actually like reach out to him and be like, hey, we love the design. Let's make a little small size run out of this?
Yeah. So from my understanding, the way it worked, I think the Nike Cultivator program kind of had like a form of like, hey, submit your story, what inspires you, all these kind of prompts. He wrote about, the women in his life and, just his upbringing and how that influenced him and his kind of sneaker game. And they were hand selected. I think there was like maybe 5 total in that first run. They did like 3 different runs, I think. He got access to a few pairs early to kind of shoot the shoe. And so like he was like, hey, if you want to copy yours early, like let me know and I got you. I'm like, all right, like for sure. So, but yeah, that's kind of how it went. We did a little party here at a boutique that, I work at and that he's close with. So shout out, man.
Shout out the boutique. Shout it out.
Shout out, Manor. Shoes on the cactus. Gang, we out here.
All right, so let me recap the round. So we have Kim with the Cheryl Swoops PEs. We got Juan with the classic Air Jordan 4 Bread, black and red. And then we have Luis with the Por La Familia for the family Air Max 1s by Mark. Shall we move on to the second round?
All right, let's get it. So earlier I mentioned growing up in the 90s, I was a big fan of runners and trainers. Didn't really get into deep into the Jordan game because Central Division rivalry. My Pacers, Chicago Bulls, couldn't be seen in Jordans because I felt like I was unloyal to my squad. But fortunately, during my time at Finish Line, I was able to dabble more into Jordans, specifically Jordan 1s. I had the Orchid Mist Aleli Maze, followed by the Satin Shatter backboards. But it wasn't until I got these, the Satin Black Coats. This is when I finally understood and appreciated the value of next level women's exclusives. Growing up, I was always like, I'm a little footer, women's 6.5, men's 5. I really thought the inclusive sizing was it for me. That's what I really strive for. But then this made me realize women's exclusives are hot. And it's nice to have something that's like yours, So Luis had Por La Familia, I have Por Las Mujeres, if that makes sense. But that black coat is my second pick right here. Talk to me now.
Yo, Kim got more sauce than a Rachel Ray episode. Talk to her nice, please.
Boss is boss.
Oh my God. All right, Juan, I don't know how you're gonna follow that up, but let's see it.
Man, I don't know. The Spanish views are gonna be going crazy on this.
Yo, shout out to all the Spanish viewers out there.
So this shoe was just released this year, but it was this boutique's first collab with Nike. So growing up in Chicago, I had to take it back and show off the Notre Dunks. I think it's one of the best dunks that has released over the last couple of years too. The quality, the material, the story behind it. This one has the name tag, which represented the old, factory, workwear. I remember growing up, my dad, with his work shirt, he always had his name on it. So I think that was a really cool touch. And I think, the little handshake on the Nike logo, I think this is super cool and clean detail. And, that shop They do so much with the community. They're always putting on for the city. So I feel like this was kind of like a must-have to have in my collection. So talk to me nice.
Got that Kawhi voice going on. Okay, a little robotic there, but we like that. Wait, hold on. One. So there was two pairs, right?
Yeah.
Was one like friends and family, and the other more like general?
One was a shop exclusive, and then the other one was more of a general release. I have both, just to put it on the record too.
Talk your shit then.
But I wanted to show the boutique exclusive one because that one was super clean.
Luis, let's see what you got.
All right. Yeah, like we kind of alluded to earlier, shout out to all the Spanish viewers one time. This is for all my Boricuas out there. Bad Bunny by Adidas Forum Buckle Low. And obviously, I'm a big fan of pink shoes. You probably saw that on the Por La Familia, but I love Bad Bunny. Still pissed I couldn't, cop his concert tickets. But yeah, just a really beautiful shoe. Super comfy. As another Latino in the game, I'm all for it. Ya tú sabes, talk to me nice, all right?
He said, ya tú sabes. Yo, I'm gonna add like so many ear horns on that. You guys can't hear it right now, but golly. Juan, please do the recap.
So we got Kim with the satin black toe. Shout out to all the ladies. Shout out to Kim. Myself with the No Trade Nike Dunk High. And then we had Luis wrapping it up with the Bad Bunny Adidas Forum Low. Ya tú sabes. Throw it out there one time.
Fantastic job. By the way, I let Juan wrap that up because I was struggling to remember all the shoes. So, full disclosure there. Anyways, let's move on to the final round.
All right, this final round made my neoprene dreams come true. In the early 90s, this cross trainer was equipped with a neoprene booty and a statement strap. Unfortunately, I don't have the OG pair because every time they re-release them, the grade school version is más basura. Put it in the trash. Can't even.
Wait, hold on. Can we see that trash can again? That's fire.
That is pretty fire.
Yeah, I'm gonna need a link on that.
Man, why are you flexing on us with the trash can too? God,
I didn't realize I didn't know you'd mess with my trash can so heavy. But anyway, the iterations of the grade school, it's just bad. Like phony plastic, bad leather. Finally, shout out to Anna from the SoleSavy squad to help make my dreams come true. She helped me secure the CDG collab of the Nike Air Carnivore. So again, neoprene booty, statement strap. Shoe goes hard. It's a little crazy, it's a little wild. This one's all 3M, it's all white, but it's kind of like my gateway drug into more carnivores, so I hope. So this actually started my love for laceless sneakers, Nike Kukini Freeze, and most recently the Stussy joints, the Spiridon Kukinis. I love a good laceless sneaker, easy on, easy off. Asian household, shout out to y'all. You're not gonna see me struggling. I'm in and I'm out, easy like that. And then CDG has another collab coming up soon, the Nike Air Thunder Max. I'm looking forward to adding that laceless sneaker into my collection. But for now, the CDG Nike Air Carnivore, talk to me nice.
Now would be a perfect time if we had a vegetarian joke, but I don't have one. So just throwing it out there. Just comment below a vegetarian joke. So, Juan, how you gonna follow that?
Man, I'm always following up Kim. This isn't fair. But so I've been hunting these for a little bit. So like lately I've been, there's releases every week and you're like, yeah, this is cool. Yeah, that's that. But I finally hunted down a grail of mine. I know I've been making some pretty bold assumptions, but I do think this is also probably the best Air Max one out there. So Atmos Air Max 1. Actually, shout out to a member in the SoleSavy community. He hooked me up with a connect all the way from Hawaii. So aloha to you. Really good deal on these. Finally hunted these down. Haven't busted them out. Might be coming out soon. You never know. Kind of highlight this shoe, which is I think the best Air Max one of all time. Talk to me nice.
So damn clean. All right, Luis. Hey, take it home for us, man.
All right, man. If we're talking grails, let's talk grails. I know Juan's gonna be a little pissed off at this one, but you got to recognize greatness sometimes. I've been chasing this pair for about on and off like 5-6 years. Finally came across a really weird deal over in eBay Japan. So hey, shout out. The pair's here. That's all that matters. You know how we got here. Don't ask questions. But yeah, so this is the Nike SB FC Air Zoom. No, Air Zoom FC. Yeah, sorry, weird name. A lot of acronyms. Yeah, inspired by Manchester United, my club. Back when they had the Nike deal from. Juan, I know you can't ignore this, but 20 times, baby. Like, you got to talk to us nice. Yeah, just a really great shoe. Yeah, gum bottom. I wore it once, so there's already some separation. But hey, you got to wear your shoes. So yeah, just a really dope pair to have. Super hard to come by, and I got it for like basically retail, even though it dropped like almost 20 years ago. So I'm really happy to have this one in the collection. I probably won't be wearing it again soon, but Juan, all you Liverpool fans and everyone else who hates on the best team in England, talk to us nice. All right, glory.
Oh, golly. Yeah, man. Hold on, let me try my best to recap this. So we got Kim with the CDG Carnivores. Then we got Juan getting his Bear Grylls on and hunting down and a pair of Atmos Air Max 1 elephant prints. And then Luis, you gotta mention that shoe again, because I don't think I caught the whole title of that.
Why do we have to show it off again, bro? Like, wasn't once enough?
I'm sorry, 20 times? Did you hear that? I don't know. I don't know if you heard that right enough. But the Nike SB Air Zoom FC Manchester United colorway.
Wow, I love it. Kim, Juan, Luis, any final words before I actually close this out?
Congrats to everyone for being featured on this magnificent top 3. I think this is going to be one of the good ones, No shade to anyone else, but I do appreciate that we are speaking to the different flavors and varieties, sneakers and people.
Give yourselves a pat on the back, because that concludes another episode of Top 3. Thank you to Kim, Juan, and Luis for stopping by and showcasing some very incredible sneakers. If you're not hitting that thumbs up right now, please do yourselves a favor, smash that thumbs up. Leave in the comments below who you think had the better top 3 in this episode. And if you're a SoleSavy community member and want to participate in top 3, leave that in the comments as well. Other than that, she is Kim, he is Juan, and that is Luis. I am Tony, and we are out of here. Peace.